Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Nittai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nittai Gaura Haribo. Gaura Pramanandi, Haribo. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Right, so I'll be reading from the Bhagavad Gita. Haribo. Chapter 10, entitled The Opulence of the Absolute. Text 11. So we'll do the Sanskrit, and then the word for word, and then we'll go into the translation. Tesham avakarumatam aham agyana jamantama nashyami atmabhavasto jnane dipena basvataha Tesham avakamampatam aham agyana jamtamaha nashyami atmabhavasto jnanadipena basvataha Tesham evanukampatam aham agyana jamtamaha nashyami atmabhavasto jnanadipena basvataha. Prabhus? Tesham eva kamantatam aham agyana jamtaha nashyami atmabhavasto jnanadipena basvataha. You going Tema? Yeah. Tesham eva kamampatam aham agyana jamtamaha nashyami atmabhavasto jnanadipena basvata. You pronounced it so well, Tema. Last one you did as well. Your last time you did the Sanskrit, very nice. Yeah, you're really good, man. Tesham, for them. Oh, sorry. There we go. Eva, certainly. Anukampa atam, to show special mercy. Aham, I. Agyanajam, due to ignorance. Tama, darkness. Nashyami, dispel. Atmabhava, within their hearts. Staha, situated. Jnana, of knowledge. Dipena, with a lamp. Basvata, glowing. Right, I'll just quickly do the Amagyana tamandasya gyana salakaya chakshu umilam te mam yena tasmei shri gurave namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Karamayam Tarati Sva Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Para Kamalam Shri Gurum Vaisnavamscha Shri Rupam Savajatam Sahagana Raghunatavaditam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lilita Shri Vishaka Amvitamscha Hey Krishna Kruna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopikanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kancha Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanu Sutu Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpa Vyubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavnabhyebhyo Vaishnabhyebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh yeah. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Oh Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Oh Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So yeah, I wish to seek the blessings from the assembled Vaishnavas in the temple room and online. I wish to speak something of value and also for my own purification. This is probably I think this is my 4th class now, and the nerves aren't as bad actually, which is interesting. But yeah, I like giving classes. I'm getting better. Oh Krishna, try. So, text 11 says, to show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining light, shining lamp of knowledge, the darkness born of ignorance. Wait, I'm gonna have to. David, could you? Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down for the purport, and then we'll go through the purport now. Translations by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. When Lord Chaitanya was in Benares promulgating the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, thousands of people were following him. Prakashananda Sarasvati, a very influential and learned scholar in Benares at that time, derided Lord Chaitanya for being a sentimentalist. Sometimes Mayavadi philosophers criticize the devotees because they think that most of the devotees are in the darkness of ignorance and are philosophically naive sentimentalists. Actually, that is not the fact. They are very, very learned scholars who have put forward the philosophy of devotion. But even if a devotee does not take advantage of their literatures or of his spiritual master, if he is sincere in his devotional service, he is helped by Krishna himself within his heart. So the sincere devotee engaged in Krishna consciousness cannot be without knowledge. The only qualification is that one carry out devotional service in full Krishna consciousness. The Mayavadi philosophers think that without discriminating, one cannot have pure knowledge. For them, this answer is given by the Supreme Lord. Those who are engaged in pure devotional service, even though they may be without sufficient education and even without sufficient knowledge of the Vedic scriptures, are still helped by the Supreme God, as stated in this verse. The Lord tells Arjuna that basically there is no possibility of understanding the supreme truth, the absolute truth, the supreme personality of Godhead, simply by speculating. For the supreme truth is so great that it is not possible to understand him or to achieve him simply by making a mental effort. Man can go on speculating for several millions of years, and if he is not devoted, if he is not a lover of the supreme truth, he will never understand Krishna or the supreme truth. Only by devotional service is the supreme truth Krishna pleased, and by his inconceivable energy he can reveal himself to the heart of the pure devotee. The pure devotee always has Krishna within his heart, and with the presence of Krishna, who is just like the sun, the darkness of ignorance is at once dispelled. This is the special mercy rendered to the pure devotees of Krishna. Due to the contamination of material association through many, many millions of births, one's heart is always covered with the dust of materialism. But when one engages in devotional service and constantly chants Hare Krishna, the dust quickly clears and one is elevated to the platform of pure knowledge. The ultimate goal, Vishnu, can be attained by his chant and by devotional service, and not by mental speculation or argument. The pure devotee does not have to worry about the material necessities of life. He need not be anxious. Anxious because when he removes the darkness from his heart, everything is provided automatically by the Supreme Lord, who is pleased by the loving devotional service of the devotee. This is the essence of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. By studying Bhagavad Gita, one can become a soul completely surrendered to the Supreme Lord and engage himself in pure devotional service. As the Lord takes charge, one becomes completely free from all kinds of materialistic endeavors. So what comes to me when I read this was about my own journey of sadhu sangha. So for you, Prabhu, sadhu sangha is association. So without association, no one can really hold us accountable for what we're doing, and also they help us along our path. So yes, Krishna comes in this form of the Paramatma, which can light within, but the devotees also shine a light. There's been many times that I've been very much tormented by the mind, and it almost seems like being in this cave of just mental speculation. There's been a few times where I just didn't want to get out of bed. I've not been able to have like straight thoughts or anything. Chanting's been hard. You feel very alone. I've also found that the mind, we have this thing, I think it's flight, freeze, what's the one? Flight, freeze, flight, yeah. And basically, the mind, I have a problem with, I think, setting down roots. And I found that when I've had these tricky times of darkness, I'm thinking of ways of getting out, of trying to get out of the manor, of trying to bring my own solutions. But this is all the mind, and we are taught that the mind is part of the body. The mind actually takes all this information from our past lives, and like you were saying, Krishna was saying in here, that the soul has become so connected to the body, like it's Velcro together. It's like non-different. It's completely just absorbed in the body, thinking it is the body and the mind, and it's the thoughts and everything. But the thoughts are not us, and that's one thing that we're trying to do through these austerities, of trying to control the mind is to, when these thoughts arise, we're given a solution, which is the Maha Mantra, and also with the devotees, the association, we're able to speak about our issues and our problems. So I suppose we can see this heavily in society, actually, that we choose not to speak about our issues. We tend to keep them bottled up and think we can deal with it on our own, but this is our mind taking us for a ride. And it will keep doing that until we start to, when we read the Bhagavad Gita and we have this association, we can actually, we're taught that the first thoughts we have are the mind, and then after that it's the intelligence. So we try not to act immediately on the thoughts. So yeah, I've had it when I've been in, say in the morning, and I'm having a bit of a chatty mind. I can be like, I'm judging like other devotees, and I remember when I first came here, there was like some of the devotees like might be chanting out loud, and I'm like, are they trying to put me off here? Are they trying to like purposely chant, and is it me? Like, and getting affected by it, and also comparing, like looking around, like, oh, why are they chanting like that? And I remember feeling disgusted by that. Of like, I don't want to I don't want to think these things about the devotees, because they're so precious. They're friends that are going to tell you like what's what, and they're going to be there to support. So this is why we're here, actually. Of like we're envious of Krishna, of God, and I've been able to see that personally, that I've been envious of other devotees, and like while living in the ashram, this is why it's so purifying, because you're constantly getting triggered, and these triggers, this is the dust that what Krishna's saying here, of like the Maha Mantra we chant is the dusting of the mirror, and the dirt that's on there is our anartas. So the main demons we have to deal with. Actually, I remember I've forgotten who told me this, but the Bhagavatam. Do you know what the Bhagavatam is, Prabhu? Do you know? Yeah. So the Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of Krishna, and most of it's to do with the material universe, and then there's a small percent which is about the spirit within all of that, and there's many pastimes of demons in there, and we have to like those demons are what's within us that we have to deal with, and you have to put it's a weird meditation, actually, where you have to put yourself in the shoes of these demons to understand it. So we have to purify ourselves, we have to have that mirror and see the demon within us, to be able to tackle it, to be able to see it. So the Bhagavad Gita teaches us about like lust, envy, anger, to be able to pinpoint it, to recognize the demon and tackle it. And then this is where the mind comes in, because it's like it almost tag teams with the demons. It's like they fight together, and I don't know why it does that, actually. I was just thinking then of like, why do we have these demons? But I suppose it's the age of Kali Yuga. Do you know about the Yuga cycles? Kali Yuga, have you heard? Yeah. So the demoniac so from the golden age down to the dark age we're in now, the golden age, the demons, the demoniac used to be on another planet, for example, and then we've come down to the Yuga before, where the Battle of Kurukshetra took place, and that was where the demoniac was family, like family verse. So it wasn't. So this is with Arjuna. He didn't want to fight because he saw family. He saw uncles, aunties, or I don't know if uncles and brothers and granddads all there. But then in the age of Kali, the demoniac is within us. So we have this angel and demon within us. So this is why, I suppose all these demons are of the past lives, basically. I think there's a picture in here. It's like the meat eater has to come back as the meat, as like the pig or something. So we've been those demons in our past lives, and I'm speculating here. So we have to go back to the soul, which is pure. And I love saying this, but and the soul has two roles, there's two jobs, and it's to give love and receive love. That's all the soul does. So anything that isn't that is conditioning, is the demons, is our past lives. So logically speaking, to go back to that purity, we have to go back through all of that dirt, all those demons, all this past life that's all been retained in the mind and the subtle body. So the subtle body is like your emotions, and where the senses are stored. Oh, and there's another thing, with children, you see how sparkly their eyes are. That's the soul, that purity. Do you know what I mean? And we can see that's like, I suppose with me, with the schooling systems and everything, and life it's difficult. We see a lot of bad things going on, and we lose that sparkle a bit. And this is like, the eyes of the mirror, is it the window to the soul? So you hear it a lot, like like non-devotees, some festivals I've been to, they say, the Hare Krishnas have all got sparkly eyes, also twinkly. And that's because we're cleaning the heart mirror. We're cleaning the you can physically see it. So this is why I'd say it is the most important, is the sadhu sangha, is association, because I think most of us end up in Krishna consciousness because we're so unsatisfied with the injustices and all these evil things that are happening in the world, and feeling it's not right, and trying to find a solution. And God, it gets me again. It's so beautiful. So it's like we've come here. This is the hospital, and we've I remember me feeling of being in a shoal of fish, but swimming against all of it, feeling like, am I going crazy, or is it the world's going crazy? I can't work it out. And that's one of the many things that led me on to this this journey of seeking the truth. What is the true reality of things? Is it always suffering, or is there something greater? And even in Christianity, the prodigal son, the hero's journey, Gnosticism, Carl Jung, what I was interested in, of these individuals going on this journey, this hero's journey, to seek the truth. And there's a lot of imagery as well with these dragons and stuff, and that's also our inner demons. But the Maha Mantra, the association, everything, is giving us the weapons to deal with these demons. It's giving us a sword of truth, and the shield of knowledge. I was making this up, but it sounds nice. This is what this is providing. So with a lot of other practices, say the bit impersonal, so you're trying to tackle these demons and everything on your own, and just with your meditations, just sitting on your own and just thinking you can do it, I can get liberation on my own, I'm just going to sit here. It's but it's so hard. But here, we're all together. So we're all, it's like, instead of a 1v1 fight versus this massive demon, it's like there's a group of us together, tackling our inner demons. And this is what Prabhupada's brought over for us. He's given this light, this parampara, which traces back to Krishna, which is, it reminds me of Harry Potter actually. No, Lord of the Rings. There's that massive spider, and Frodo gets given this light that it's like the light of a star. And when it's an elven queen gives it Frodo, and he uses it, and it's this massive spider, and this demon's just scared of the light. So similarly, I can't believe I've put Lord of the Rings in. Similarly, Prabhupada has given us this light that is, again, the shining lamp of knowledge, which is allowing us to see these demons, and they don't like that light. If Krishna wants to kill you, nothing can protect you. But if Krishna protects you, nothing can kill you. And this is that light, and this is the parampara that is given that, and it's that guru disciple, and it's been purified, and it's changed into time, place, and circumstance. And who doesn't like singing and eating nice food and having nice association? I think this is what keeps us. Like, we want to be looked after. We want to look after other people, and this Krishna conscious movement has it all. So it's like finally this journey of truth seeking I've found it. I've got the truth now, and now it's just a case of trying to understand it. So yeah, I'm going to be endlessly grateful, and that Prabhupada's brought this here, and I feel like it's my duty now to know it better, to know this philosophy better, so I can share it more efficiently. Because I just see, like before Krishna consciousness, I used to go on holiday a fair bit into Europe, and I always remember there's such like a feeling of family there, like wherever I've gone, Greece, Italy, Czech Republic, everywhere, there's such a family feeling. Here in the West, it's lacking. So yeah, we've got to hit the gym. The temple is that. We have to become bright and keep sharing Krishna consciousness with everyone we meet. And like even my family now, I don't preach to them anymore. I be it, really. I just try and be a better son, a better friend, a better cousin. And yeah, I'm grateful. Yeah. Oh no, you've timed it well actually, because God, thank you. Thank you. My mind goes blank sometimes. Ooh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, gratitude. Yeah, I remember I did it's called a sound bath, and they had play these gongs and everything, and you just lie down and listen to it, and at the end he asks you to meditate on like what you're grateful for. Yeah, so much, you know what I mean? And with this Krishna consciousness, it's like it feels like finally I can be happy, and I don't have to be happy through getting intoxicated anymore. And even that happiness is temporary. Now it's like I finally, yes, there might be some tricky days, but gosh, yeah, I'm so grateful. Food tastes better, music sounds better, my relationships are becoming stronger. I've recognized that that I've got some work to do. I've noticed that I want these deep connections and stuff, but I need to go deep within myself to be able to love more. So, and this is what happens with Krishna. Like we have to create the capacity for love within us by emptying all the unwantedness out of it. So I was watching Satyananda Maharaj, one of his classes the other day, and he was on about how pride can almost create like iron armor around us, and it's like a cup upside down, and no matter like even a monsoon's worth of rain, you won't be able to get the mercy. But if we come into this Krishna consciousness, and even in life, I think with certain individuals, if we're open and we come in a humble, sincere, with a humble and sincere attitude, it's like a cup the other way around that can fill up and take all this mercy. So, yeah, we've been hurt, but we need to deal with that, and then we can start. I suppose it reminds me of I suppose not meant to talk about impersonal philosophies, but I think it's with Taoism. They mention about how you've got to empty your cup. So it's like we've got to empty. Or I suppose, what it means in here is like it's the banyan tree. I always picture it of like, so the soul gets impregnated into the material universe. So like a seed comes in, and then this tree sprouts from it, and roots are created as well. So karma and everything we've done has created all these different roots and branches, and we need to sever these roots. And then it's like Pinocchio. These strings. There's a book called The Law of Nature? Is it Law of... Yeah, and it's got like the 3 modes of material nature as like these 3 matages with like puppet strings. So we've got to cut them. So we have to understand what the modes of material nature are. And then we can start being almost like a puppet for God. A disciple for God. So the Maha Mantra is this frequency, like a tuning fork, or not fork, to get in touch with Krishna, to allow our prayers to be heard, and also for this intelligence, like what we've just read here, like this lamp of knowledge. Grateful anyway, like I've lost where I was going, but gratitude, very important. Also, I think being able to forgive as well has to be there. Forgiveness. Because I suppose like that's another thing of conditioning. I've had friends that haven't had the best upbringings. They may have had some family, like parent issues and stuff. And life, when we're born, like these first years of our life are very important, and we can be very conditioned by that. So there's a meditation of like we look back at those tricky times that have happened with the knowledge that we have now, and we forgive what's been done to us because we see that they have suffered themselves. They know no better. They have been hurt, and that's all they know. So they do this hurt as well to like say their children or something. So yeah, forgiveness is a big thing, and I've not gone through half of the heartache and traumas and things that my friends have gone through. But what I have gone through, I've learnt to forgive that and individuals that may have hurt me. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So the past is can be seen as almost like depression of this weight that's holding us back, and an anxiety is the future of what's to come, and we're trying to be present. We're trying to be present. So the past is done. We can't change that. And the future is made by today. So Krishna and the Bhagavad Gita and everything, and Krishna consciousness allows the highest potential truth to manifest. Because Krishna is the sun and bonum, everything emanates from him. Everything. So if we're aiming... I just remembered, I have it in my bag. My grandma wrote me, for my birthday, she always writes me a verse. She loves writing little poems and stuff like that. And she said that it's better to aim at the moon and miss than aim at nothing and hit. So Krishna he's not the moon, he's past all that. All of this comes from him. So there's nothing high to aim at. And aiming at this, at such a high thing of the highest love, highest friendships, highest everything, we're starting to be that. We're starting to be these highest moral values and things. So, forgiveness. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what we were saying here, like I should know this first because we studied it, but the body changes from from being a baby, from like going to youth to old age, and similarly, the soul transmigrates to another body after death. So in this forgiveness, I suppose, again, this is such a powerful verse actually, like this knowledge that we're given is showing that all of these actual emotions and things we're feeling are temporary as well. And that the soul, it can't be burned, it can't be dried, it can't be affected by all these emotions and stuff. So it's like we're almost learning to forget. We're learning about our true self, the soul, and forgetting about all the rest, all the stuff that we don't need to know really. The highest level of consciousness is being servant of God, being servant of Krishna, recognizing that. And before that is like recognizing that God is there, but then ultimately there's only the jivas, this material energy and everything, and then Krishna, and that's it. And I think when you simplify it into like these two things, it's all quite simple, isn't it, really? And we've just got to try and endeavour for that simplicity. And I think through that simplicity also brings contentment. And I think we should all try and strive for that, being content. But like even just on a basic level, the body needs food and water. It doesn't need televisions and stuff. And then for our own sanity, moral support, friends, good friends around us. And what else do you need? Like, what else do we need? Like a shelter, that's nice, yeah. But Krishna provides all that. When we finally, and I think that's what it takes, of like, we can go through so much suffering and feeling so weak and insignificant that we just snap. It's like, okay, Krishna, like, I can't do this, and we surrender. And we actually find that he provides everything. That's what it says in here. Like, when we surrender to Krishna, he's got us. He's the ultimate umbrella, the ultimate supplier. Do you know what I mean? But we're so used to having everything done for us, I think. Especially here in England, we're used to everything being done for us. And we take things for granted a little bit. And we forget about God. They used to pray for good weather, for good crops, and now we don't pray and just go to the shop. So it's such a detachment, do you know what I mean? Like, we are very disconnected. But this fire is slowly spreading. Like, Krishna consciousness is still very new. And I think even like a revolution takes, I think it's like 3% of the population to begin. And it's a love revolution. It's like, I remember, I've been very aware of it actually recently, that I've never been a part of something that's so diverse. I've met people from India, from like Israel, from Ireland, from Spain, from Italy, and we've got a binding force of Krishna, of God, of we're the soul. So even just having this respect of that we're human, we don't have to understand the soul. Just we're human, we all bleed. We've all got hearts and organs and things, and I think even if we can get to that point, that would be wonderful. Because I see with things getting more expensive, I always picture of like, just if we shared everything, we shared money, we shared food, but we've got this is that mentality of that needs to be broken. Of everyone's got this ego of I, me, I did this. But when we like, no, this is all Krishna, this is all God's. I own nothing. I'm only looking after these things. It will change. But even from World War II, like even just looking at this life of this world that we're in, there's been a lot of suffering. And imagine that we've all had many lives before that. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. But the holy name is so powerful, non-different to Krishna. And the Krishna is these 6 opulences of like just everything, like, and we're chanting that everything. It changes everything. But like a medicine, it takes taking it every day. And sometimes we might forget to take the medicine. That's why we've got the devotees that like chant. It's for your own benefit. So, and I think what you spoke to me about earlier, your wife was part of a beautiful thing. Your wife was part of a beautiful thing Yeah, and yeah. So I pray for you to keep coming here, and like you'll, yeah. It's like say take up the chanting slowly, and you'll see that you'll see your life change. One of Prabhupada's books, The Science of Self-Realization, is saying that this is more of a science, because you see your life improve. It's tangible. You can see it. And I've probably said it in every class. I used to smoke and drink and do all these things, but I don't do that anymore. I'm completely sober now. So I'm an example of the mantra of that it works. Pardon? Definitely. But the most important thing is the surroundings, I found. Is being in a wholesome environment that allows you to do that. Oh, definitely, yeah. We're all family, do you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm no longer addicted to drugs and alcohol anymore, I'm addicted to service. I love serving devotees. I get high off it. I love it. It's completely selfless. And imagine that, like, I'm enjoying just giving. Do you know what I mean? It's so simple. And this is what we're trying to become. Less selfish and more selfless. And then we'll see the fall of capitalism. We'll see it all just crumble if everyone starts to become selfless. So, yeah. Hello, David. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. To seek forgiveness. Well, yeah, I suppose that's like the apology, isn't it, then? Yeah. 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 Mm. 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 Ugh. Mm. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Serve somebody. Oh, thank. Oh no, no. Sorry. No, but if you serve your family or your community as you're doing, whatever it is, it does change.
Mm.
Of course it does. And it's no use looking, excuse me, there's no use looking back and saying, oh well, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have thought that, or I shouldn't
Mm.
have behaved like that, or whatever it is. I don't know, I'm not asking you what it is, but you know,
But it's exact.
it hurts you.
Mm.
And it's something that you mustn't do this. You mustn't do
Mm.
this. Because God is so forgiving.
Mm.
If he wasn't,
No, you're spot on. I sought forgiveness for my parents. Because in my heyday, there's been times of them having to pick me up from police stations and stuff. My parents had to pick me up from police stations. I was very naughty growing up, and it's took me like the past few years to say thank you for having me, thank you for giving birth to me. I'm sorry I put you through all that, and they still. But because of how I was, I hurt them, and it took a while. They still thought I was the same, and I'd say all these nice things and that. And it's only now that I've got the actions to back up what I say. So yes, seeking forgiveness is very important to people that we may have hurt, because there's still going to be something that's connected there that may hold us back. So yeah, it is very important to seek forgiveness. Because I'm not the 18-year-old boy anymore. Yeah. Jai. I know, yeah. Right, yeah. It's that time. Yeah, Prabhu, we can speak for a bit if you want now. Yeah, we're going to have Guru Aarti now. So, yeah, thank you for everyone, or for being here. Jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai. Let it open. श्री 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 राधा गोकुल आनंद की, श्री 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 सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की, गौर निताय की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। की बजय जय गौर चंदे आरती का शोभा। की बजय जय गौर चंदे आरती का शोभा। जानवी तातावाने जगा मनलोबा। जानवी तातावाने जगा मनलोबा। ताकि निताय चांद बामे गदादारा। ताकि निताय चांद बामे गदादारा। नीकाते अद्वैता श्रीनी वासा शत्रधारा। नीकाते अद्वैता श्रीनी वासा शत्रधारा। नीका Advaita Srini Vasa Shatradara Gosi Ashe Gorachan Ratna Simhasane Gosi Ashe Gorachan Ratna Simhasane Arati Korene Brahma Adi Devagane Arati Korene Brahma Adi Devagane Nara Hari Adi Kori Shamara Dulaya Nara Hari Adi Kori Shamara Dulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Gosadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gosadigaya Shanka baje ghanta baje baje karatala Shanka baje ghanta baje baje karatala Madhura mrudanga bhaje paramarasala Madhura mrudanga bhaje paramarasala Shanka baje ghanta baje Madhur 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 baje 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 Nittai Gora Hari Bol.